Welcome, everyone, to Coffee with Sales Engineers. Our intention here is really to share amazing, inspiring, empowering stories. We'll hear from sales engineer experts about how they fell into it, what keeps them going, and hear some insights from their journeys.
I've always thought of myself as a lifelong learner. I'm a very naturally curious person. I like digging deep and figuring out the why behind the why. Even today in my current role, I really pride myself on figuring out the answers to things on my own, not expecting anything to get spoon fed to me, but rather spending the time, whether it's 5 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, to figure out the problem behind what I'm trying to solve.
But it's that intellectual curiosity where you're like, what? I've done this before. I can become a product expert, right?
Exactly. I think part of it is also just being comfortable with being uncomfortable. For me, my biggest breakthrough moments have come in moments of discomfort where you're just struggling, slogging your way through the call, but you have some breakthrough epiphany or realization that causes you to go back and frame things up a different way to handle future scenarios like that.
And I think for sales engineers listening in, there's always this pressure that you're going to get in front of a prospect and you must know everything that the prospect is going to ask.
But that moment of, you know what, I'm not sure, but let me take that as a follow-up item and we'll get back to you. We're in it together. We win and lose together. It's not one person or the other. It's all, us as a team. And for me, that's something that really sticks out and continues to stick out.
You've recruited a lot, you've nurtured a lot, you've empowered a lot. What are some qualities about SCs? What are some stories about SCs?
Unlocking each person's superpower or what's unique about them and finding that path for themselves versus saying, hey, just watch me and see how I'm doing it and just copy that and you'll be fine.
What are some things you would give for any salespeople that are listening that actively work with their SCs?
The biggest one for me is slow down to go fast. And what I mean by that is there's a general, you hear it all the time, no matter where you go, time kills all deals. On one level, that's absolutely true, but it sometimes gets interpreted in a way that adds false urgency into every step of a sales process. Tip for the SEs out there, especially early career SEs, always confirm receipt, whether it's with a prospect, with a salesperson, especially in today's virtual world. There's nothing worse than the AE or the prospect or customer sends you a note and you're like, okay, cool, I'm going to get to that. And you go work on it.
Simple thing makes a big difference. Chris, thank you so much.